At the battery clarity desk, they do not sell cheap batteries. No tired batteries. No mystery batteries. No batteries that smile today and collapse next week. Only premium nickel metal hydride batteries. Only serious lithium systems. The cheapest battery here costs more than many relationships. And that morning, the talk was not even about batteries. It was about Eve. Kasule, a young mechanic, asked, "Uncle, from the beginning it was clear. Woman was made for man. Even Eve was made for Adam. So why are modern women acting independently?" Uncle Rwamiti slowly lowers his enamel cap and he looks at Kasule. Then he turns his gaze to a premium lithium battery. Then back at Kasule and says, "My son, a battery placed beside another battery is not automatically its servant." There was silence. One mechanic even dropped his spanner. Then Uncle Rwamiti lifts two batteries. One cheap imitation with a flashy sticker, the other a premium tested battery. "Let us reason like adults," he says. The cheap battery says, "Superpower, mega turbo, gold plus." But inside, confusion. The premium battery says literal, but starts engine in the rain. "Now tell me, which one of them is the machine?" Kasule replies, "The premium one." "Uncle, wrong. Neither is for the machine. They are in partnership. The machine needs power. The battery also needs proper connection. It is mutual benefit, no slavery." Then Maria Mulungi enters in her sleek SUV, elegant, composed, and with her laptop. At 46, Maria Mulungi is a corporate executive, holds an MBA from Harvard, her own home, has no husband, no children, and no apologies. She came for a premium battery backup, but stayed for the interesting discussion. Maria, smiling, "Uncle, please continue." "Today, I cancelled a date to hear this nonsense properly." The workshop erupted laughing. Then Uncle Rwamiti said, "People say Eve was made for Adam. Maybe they should also say that rain was made for umbrellas." Listen carefully. To be created near someone does not mean created beneath them. Let me repeat that. To be created near someone does not mean being created beneath them. To be connected to someone does not mean being consumed by them. To love someone does not mean losing yourself. Let me repeat that again. To love someone does not mean losing yourself. Maria nodded slowly, and Uncle Rwamiti continues. If Eve was simply Adam's possession, why did she talk? Why did she think? Why did she choose? Even trouble requires intelligence. Uncle Rwamiti places a battery on the counter and says, "Many people want women the way careless drivers want batteries. Only when dead, only when stranded, only when they need jump starting. They ignore maintenance. They ignore respect. They ignore proper charging. Then when crisis comes, they ask, where is a good woman?" My son, even batteries retire from abuse. Then Maria asks a question. Then, Uncle, why do people insult women who remain single? They call us proud, difficult, and too choosy. Rwamiti smiles. Because many shoppers hate a store with standards. If they come for bargains and find premium stock, they become angry. Then Kasule says, what does that mean? Uncle Rwamiti continues, meaning cheap men fear women with standards. Not expensive in money, expensive in standards, expensive in peace, discipline, boundaries, and self-respect. Uncle Rwamiti was pacing around like a philosopher and said, a person who cannot afford integrity calls it arrogance. Empty wallets often make loud marriage speeches. Some men seek wives the way landlords seek caretakers. A ring on the finger cannot charge a dead spirit. Better one peaceful pillow than two suspicious pillows. The mechanics burst out in laughter. Then Kasule asked, but uncle, does this mean men are useless? No, did I say that? A good man is like a premium lithium battery, stable, efficient, quiet power, long-term thinking, no unnecessary leakage. There was laughter. Then somebody asked, and a good woman? Like a premium nickel hydride battery, reliable, resilient, deep reserve, can carry systems others underestimate. Now imagine those two together. That is not domination, that is engineering. And then Maria asks, and what if one finds no worthy partner? Uncle sits, looks gentle now. Then one must marry wisdom first. People mock sologamy or self-marriage, but many who love are lonely in a company. To choose yourself until you meet self-respect, that is not failure, that is maintenance. Never connect premium terminals to corroded cables. So, Kasule asks, was Eve really made for Adam? Uncle takes a long sip on his tea. My son, Eve was made as a full human being. Adam was also made as a full human being. The rest was meant to be negotiation. But lazy people converted partnership into ownership. That is why many homes have wedding photos but no power. Dead silence. Then roaring laughter filled the battery clarity desk.